Hi, I'm Heather with Heather Lange Homes. It is now April 2022. That means that we have March stats for single family homes here in Santa Clara County. It is also, we just finished first quarter of the first quarter of 2022. So we'll talk about those stats as well, comparing them to the first quarter of 2021. So let's dive right in. We'll first take a look at our month-to-month comparison of this year. We've got active homes went up by another 6% this time last month, going from 544 single family homes to 770. So that was a nice bump. Still, they're flying off market. Pending sales went up by 37%, and sold sales also rose by a whopping 76%. So we are finished with the holiday inventory and fully working through new inventory of this year. The average days on market went down by 29%, which translates into 4 days less than it was in February for homes to get into contract. That's averaging basically 10 days for homes to get into contract. Another sign that March's real estate has become quite hot, with sellers trying to take advantage of the lower interest rates. This is further evidenced by average sales price for single family homes rising by 6% from February, now sitting just under the $2.3 million mark, with the list to sale ratio, the list to sale price ratio going up by 1% from February, reflecting winning bids on homes averaging about 17.5% over the ask price in order for a property to be won. The average price per square foot also went up by 4% from February, now resting at $1,217 per square foot. Inventory just can't hit the market fast enough. Buyers are just having ferocious high demand for those single family homes, really trying to take advantage of rates as they are lower and probably the lowest they'll be for this year. Months worth of inventory went down by 20%. So we're now back under 1 month's worth of inventory in Santa Clara County. As expected, with the Fed rate that went up 25 basis points, the mortgage industry also followed suit, and they adjusted their interest rates. And we saw that also evidenced with the 30-year fixed mortgage rate going up by 9% from this time last month. So it's now sitting at that 4.45% mark. With the steep competition for single family homes and these rising rates, we are beginning to see the condo and the townhome market come back to life, especially townhomes. Townhomes are a little bit more desirable for buyers who are getting priced out of those single family homes, but still really wanting to get a little more space, enjoying townhome life a little bit more than the condo apartment style living. So we are starting to see that market heat up. So I'm sure we'll end up seeing that continue as we move forward. Let's now turn and take a look at comparing this quarter of 2022 to the first quarter of 2021. We had hoped that we would see more inventory this time this year as opposed to last year, but in fact, we actually have seen inventory, the month's worth of inventory went down by 11% from what we saw in the first quarter of 2021. And as we're seeing from our current month-to-month review from 2022, this inventory just hasn't come to market. And we are hoping that we'll see more. We are expecting to see that. The average sales price rose 22%, just under $1.8 million in quarter one of 2021 to just under $2.2 million as an average in the first quarter of 2022. The average sales price per square feet rose by 25%. It was $935 per square foot in the first quarter of 2021, as opposed to now in the average price per square foot in the first quarter of 2022 is at $1,172. The 30-year conforming fixed rate rose by 34%, as we were expecting to see it jump, and it did from this time last year, going from 3.33% to where we're at now at the 4.45%. Although rates are rising, low supply and high demand do push the market. It's continuing to push our market and market prices higher. Typically, we do begin to see more inventory come to market in the second quarter, and we are expecting to see that as we move forward in the next few months here. So, sellers, if you are thinking of selling this year, really getting your house to market sooner than later is going to be the best for you in order for you to glean the best, not just the best price, but also the best terms for your property before more inventory comes and becomes your competition, giving buyers more options. So if you want to have more opportunity to be in charge and less need to negotiate with buyers, now really is the time for you to bring your home to market. Buyers, if you're frustrated about the low inventory, it's so understandable. Take heart. We will see more inventory come over the next few months. That doesn't mean that your competition will dissipate in a great way. You still want to be ready, have all your ducks in a row, be strategic in order to be ready and move quickly when the right home comes to market for you. That is really the best way to get in and to not necessarily overpay. There are strategies to get homes even before they come to market. I've had some great success with several buyers this year, getting them into properties and very strategically using my strategic buyer plan. If you would like to have diligent, strategic, and trustworthy help, whether you're selling or buying, feel free to reach out to me. I'm Heather with Heather Lange Homes. You can reach me at 408-207-3130, or you can also email me at heather@heatherlangehomes.com. In the meantime, enjoy spring. It's lovely outside. Don't forget to do your taxes. They are due April 18th this year. And hope everything goes well for you as you enter your spring. And I look forward to being here again next month to review April stats.